Alrighty guys, show you I'm getting ready for my new chicks. We've got to get this brooder heated up, get all this wood heated up that's in here. That'll take a couple days, but I was going to show you, if you remember before, I've showed you guys in other videos that this I actually screw on the outside of here to hold it there so I don't ever lose it. And then when we have new chicks come in, they actually fit right there. Take my screw gun, there's a screw there. It don't gotta be real tight. I know there's no light, you can't see it, but there we go. Now that's secure, and what's gonna happen is, for the first few days, I'll keep all the baby chicks right here. But now we've got to go ahead and put down some bedding. All right, there you go. Did want to show you this, and I've showed everybody else. You've probably seen it too. I do not like to use... What are you doing? She likes being with me all day long. I do not like to use sawdust, ever. And I've heard the horror stories, the chickens, they end up dying, they eat the dust. I'd rather have the flakes, as you see. And this is what I have been using for, I'm going to say 10 years, guys. Lights on. I had extra I just tossed over here. The only reason why I didn't fill this one up yet is by the time I take this board away, I will be changing the bedding anyway here. So when I change that bedding, I'll put all new bedding when we put this all in. Now what we're going to do, and it's going to be cold. We've got, pull this away a little bit. We are in for a cold stretch. And so we just need to get all of this straightened out now. Let's see here. And I sometimes do, sometimes I don't. But we have hot, really cold temperatures coming in. So, all right, there we go. I got all the doggy beds on here. I use that as like extra insulation. Now, I'll probably keep this lit for about a day and a half to 2 days. And I'll get the new chicks put in here. But I'm just trying to get all this wood heated up. Keep an average temperature in there for the birds. I mean, we're talking 20s in the morning, and but I've been very successful doing it this way with these birds. People don't realize I have really good ventilation. I have it here on this side. And these are all the newcomers that don't know, and I have it right across here, all the way straight through. So we've got good ventilation through here. In fact, I can almost feel the heat from the heat lamp. I know that there's 2 that I've seen so far that are cracking open now. Let's go ahead and get this off there really quick. We'll show you the ones that I can see. I have not opened it up. I just peeked in. We have this egg right here. Trying to tone this light down. Can I tone it down? That is toned. We've got a crack right there. Okay. We have another crack on this one back here, right there, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and look at all the other ones really quick, and then we're covering this thing back up. I don't see no more, but we have a crack. That egg's moving right now. Can you see it? It's rocking back and forth. Maybe I can do it that way. That egg is moving. See it? I'm not touching nothing. And then we got this one back here, right there. The progress of the eggs. Gonna do this really quick. You can see that one right there is starting to open up even more. You see it moving? Half the shell split. These 2 have pecked open a little bit more also. We have a new peck right here. You can't see it. We've got another one right there. So they're starting. Here it comes. Probably one more push and it'll be out. You don't have to hide. Oh. There it goes. out of the shell. All right, guys, I was out and walking the dogs. It's about 6:15, and before I went out, I went ahead and checked the chickens, and one of them was just hatching. This one, he was hatching over here. So we have now 2 hatched. We have, we still have one down here at the very bottom of my fingers pointing. 1, 2. We have 2 over here. There's, no, 2 right there. That's 4. I believe that's another one's 5. Got another one coming out. From what I can count right now, we have 9 eggs that have been pecked. They're ready to go. That was number 10, plus these 2 that's already hatched. Here we go, guys. New life is coming. Cute. I don't know if there's some eggs you can see in here that have question marks, have X's on them, have check marks. All the check mark eggs that have hatched, in which the one you're seeing right now is a check mark, is an egg that I have verified over the last 20 days. Today is starting day 21 that I seen that were viable, live, looking internally. The ones that had question marks was either it had a small dark section in there that I wasn't quite sure about. I didn't see too much movement. And then I wouldn't, then if there was any X's in, actually, let me show you something here. The very back, the one the light's under, let me show you, it's way back. Let's see, get that light over here. All right, where's my finger at? That one right there is an X. That was a question mark. That one I found out was viable, it was alive, and you can see it is coming out. Soon as that chick is out of the shell completely, I will not touch it until it is completely out of the shell. Then I will remove the shell and give that little bird some more room. But do not remove the shell from the chick. You let it happen all on its own. And then these 2 are doing good back there. They hatched yesterday. The whitish looking one hatched late yesterday, and the black one hatched this morning. Early this morning. Oh, we've got another one too. I just noticed this. We can't see here. Get the finger right. Okay, that's the X. I just said they're working on it. There's another one that just happened, and I'm looking, and on the bottom side is an X in this egg too. So this is one of the questionable ones. I wasn't sure, but I realized they are going to hatch. There was something moving on in there. So that's good. And that one just pecked at right there. All right, looks like that chick has moved on from the shell. I'm going to go ahead and get that shell out of there, and I'll bring it back as we keep going. I'll try to videotape every one of these if I catch them. All right, guys, I missed another hatch. And I was only gone for a short time, but we got one right there. Let's put the light down there. Does that make things easier to see? Let's get that egg out of here. But we got another one right there coming out. I don't know if that makes it worse or not. But yeah, they're all doing good. Let me turn the light off now real quick. We have this one cracking all the way across. We've got a peck here. We've got a peck here. Are you even seeing me? All right, there we go. Let's do it that way. All right, we got one right here all the way across, pecking out. We've got a peck right here, a peck in this one, a peck in this one, a peck right there in that one. You see that one going on. This one here has a peck in it. We're moving along, guys. We're doing good. I imagine, I'm guessing this is the last one that just came out right there. Resting. See if I can't get the light on way up top, way up high. Looking good. You can't turn your back now. They're all coming out. You can see that one. He's really trying. Yep, we hear you. All right, let me get them covered back up again. New life. So this will be 5 birds today. All 6 today, I think. Got number 7 coming in right there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, on this side. There was one there. That back X one is 1, and I think there's one more over here. Earlier I counted 10 total.
Oh, he's picking at it. That chicken's picked in there. Oh, there he comes.
Let me kind of move this over this way just a hair. Move that back just a little bit. Do we have the first one this morning? Or was it last night?
Last night.
It was last night. All right, so.
Oh, here he comes.
Yep.
Quit pecking it, chicken.
He's eating the shell.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Now thumb him in a minute. Quit pecking it. Oh, there he goes.
Here we go. Right now he's wearing his crash helmet. And here he is. He's out. He's out completely.
That one's a bully. You keep stepping on him.
That black one back there, those 2 black ones in the back, those 2 just happened in the last
this
hour.
One's the newest, I can tell you, because he's all wet.
Yep.
Oh, look at it go. Ooh, that's the police on him?
Mm-hmm.
At the back?
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll bring her around when the next one happens. That should be number 7, 6 today. Here we go. One just hatched. I almost missed it. That and right there is number 17. And we have 3 more that's chipped its way open a little bit. And the other ones we're undecided yet. That one right there, I don't know if you can see it, but it's pecking away too. And that one is also. See if I can get you both, everybody to see those 2. Yep, the one to the right and the one to the left. They're both moving and they're pecking away. The next one is Where's my fingers at, Tony? Next one, that is a chipped one also, but it's I think that's a chip up there. But there we go. All right, guys, I had to change plans. It's just too cold out there in that brooder. I would have to run 2 heat lamps. And right now, I can get the brooder to about 75 degrees, and it needs to be close to 100. So right now, we have 16 birds in here. 16 birds, and I'm going to say 12 of them came yesterday. 2 came this morning. Now, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yep, right there. There's the crack right there. So we have 4 here. Actually, I think there's 1 more. I think there's 5. But we've got these. These don't show no signs of anything, but we don't know. We're going to let it go. Here you go. You can see that one. That one's ready to come out. Yep, and this one was rolling around a minute ago. All right, let me cover this back up. Let's build some more heat, but we're going to go ahead and keep them in here for a few days, and then when they get a little bit bigger, and we'll make the move to put them outside in the brooder. Willow, what are you doing with the chicks? Are you watching over them? Huh? Oh, well, good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, I know. All right. Willow, are you watching the babies? Well, go ahead. Go watch them. Go ahead.
Go check the babies. I know.
Willow has been standing or sitting right here with her head inside the brooder, looking at the chickens. She's looking at them right there around the corner. We've picked them up and let her sniff them, and she licks them. And
are you guarding the babies, Willow? Yeah.
She was laying right down here in front.
Are those your new babies? Hmm? Go check them. Go check them. Make sure they're okay.
Are those Willow's babies? Huh?
Where's the babies?
Where are they? Her head's looking inside. All right, guys, here's an update of all updates. Got 2 brooders. We've got over 20. We got 20 chickens right now. Yeah, she's still watching over them. She's letting us know if something's wrong. We just got this one all done, put together. It's heating up. I've got that blanket on there. That will come off here in a little bit to get the bedding right. There was 4 that were in here that have been moved over. But here's the big thing. We have 3 more eggs that are cracked right now. One, 2, 3. So possibility of 3 more hatching. We're not sure yet. But that's what's going on right now. And get that back on there. There. Yeah, there we go. They're all looking good. Good morning, guys. How's it going? Okay, here we go. Here's what's going on. It's been really cold. It's gone down into the teens. I'm glad I didn't move the first round out to the brooder. We've kept them in here. We have a total of 20. Okay. We did show you those eggs that had little pecks to them. They look like they're cracking open. They were. It went to 26 days and they hadn't hatched. So I went ahead and grabbed a can of light and I started lighting up all the eggs. We'll start with the 3 or 4 that had pecks. They were no longer moving. There was nothing going on inside there. They just plain died out, I guess. They passed on. All the other eggs, I'm going to say, is a total of maybe 10 more that had half the shell was dark, but there was no movement at all in them. They were just plain still. I would say at the 18-day mark was the last time I physically picked them up and inspected them to see what movement we had in there. And I had thrown away only 5 eggs then. All of the other eggs were moving. You can see things moving around. I was showing my grandkids this, how you can see the heads and, you know, things where it was moving around. The foot you can see move. So all those other ones, we had 41 in here. The rest were in here, all viable. They were all moving. So we only ended up with 20. Very good experience of what we did. Would I change anything more about this? No, I actually allowed the humidity level to go up to about 68 to 70%. The only reason why I did that is I've seen a lot of people talk about the eggshells. Very hard for the chickens to come on out. The shells are too dry at 65%. I'm just, from what my last experience was, so I decided I raised it up to a few degrees, you know. And how you control all that raising your humidities and stuff, you can take these plugs in and out. You know, if I always left one in, then I would take out half the plug and put halfway over the hole. If the humidity went too high, I would actually go ahead and raise this up. Just put a larger crack to it. That way they get more air there. It would bring it back down. So it's all a learning experience. You're doing okay. You want to see one of the chicks? Come here. All right, come here. Oh, come here, baby. See? See? Okay. Yes, see? Okay. She has been, and I got to do the water, so I just now finished up with everything outside. But she has been, she's crazy. She sleeps out here every night with these chicks. She lays down right out over here. So, okay, we're keeping them in here for a few days until these temperatures warm up a little bit. I see the weather coming up. Next couple of days is going to get somewhere in the 30s in the mornings and 40s, and then the afternoons 50s and 60s. Look at her look. So we'll keep them in here for that, and then I'll set the brooder back up again, get the lights in there. I'll probably, because the temperatures have been so wacko cold, we'll see. I may put 2 heat lamps in there or 1, but I'll just see what the temperature is going to be. But so they're going to be in here a few more days. So when I do that process, I'm just going to do another video moving them all. And I want to get this video out. I've got a lot of people emailing me or texting me how the chick's doing. Let's get this video out and see you, and you'll see the next one. There they go. Coda. He doesn't care about these chickens. I think he may be scared of them. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Her? She's a mama. Aren't you, babe? Aren't you, sweetheart? You're such a doll. You're such a good girl. All right. Well, what do you think? You want to say anything to everybody? You want to say hi? You going to say hi to anybody? Huh? What are you doing? Like you. Okay, all right. Okay, well, we'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye. All right, she said bye, guys.